I drove through those famous gates.
Good morning. Morning, then. Thank you very much. Right. Would you like to park down by the studios?
Even in its heyday, the Ealing Film Studios never really looked like Hollywood. It's a very modest, English-looking place, and the films it turned out were very English too. Films like The Man in the White Suit, Passport to Pimlico, and The Lavender Hill Mob. Films are still being shot here every week of the year, but they're not the sort of films you'll see in the cinema. They're all made for BBC television programmes, and they range from educational and scientific to comedy and drama. Actually, at the moment, it's 8:45 in the morning, and in this theatre, E, there's a producer of a very famous series about to have a look at the film he shot yesterday. And when you see who's with him, you'll probably guess what the series is.
I was worried that was going to be too quick.
Rushers, a prince of yesterday's filming, rushed to the studio and seen without sound. It's the last chance for Sid, the producer, and Ronnie to decide if the film is okay, or if they need to shoot it again. None of the filming for Porridge has been done inside a real prison. There's really no need to. It's all been specially built here. 3B, believe it or not, is one of the smallest studios at Ealing. It takes them 2 days to build Slade Prison and half a day to pull it down again. I was amazed at how real everything looked, even when I was close to it. I really believed that this wall was solid brick and mortar until somebody walked past and made it waft in the breeze, which showed that the whole thing was hand-painted cloth.
You come with me, Harris. I'm going to strip you down.
Well, I've got to be quite quiet while they're rehearsing, actually, but the set is quite fantastic. It's all solid metal, all this railing and the gantry. You can walk on here. The walls look realistic. Fiberglass, so. And then you've got stairs going down. They're quite solid. And then you've got stairs going up. But these stairs up here, about really as far as you can go. Only one person is allowed on them. There's a great big light at the top. And the rest of the gantry is sort of hung by a wire, and you're just not allowed on there because I think it might collapse.
Can we just do that? I just want to see your entire walk, Fulton, because it worries me a little bit that it's going to take it just might be too long. I don't know. Just the walk.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do the whole thing, can we?
You want now to put Ronnie in his...
That's exactly it. So, let's just...
Nice and quiet,
please.
We've got a red light on.
So, now the words, Fulton, go.
Harris! Stand where you are.
Me, Mr. Mackay?
Yes, you.
This was a rehearsal without the camera, so that Sid could make last-minute adjustments before the take.
What's the line? I'm going to... come with me, come with me, Harris.
Is that all?
Yes.
So it's just...
There, I'm down there, he's done all that, and...
Come with me, Harris.
Cut down there. Cut back here, go.
Hello, Ronnie.
Hello, John. How are you?
Fine. You're having another welcome coffee break.
Oh, yes, another coffee. I drink a lot of it. I'm a coffeeholic.
How did you find Rushers this morning?
I just went through the door, and there they were on the street. No, they were all right. I think they were fine. Well, they looked nice.
Yeah.
It was a lot of what they call background stuff, you know, people, prisoners locking up and unlocking, and the warders, you know, that gives the atmosphere in this lovely set.
Do you find you have to reshoot quite a bit, or...?
Only my stuff.
Only?
What was it's no. Oh, I beg your pardon. Who's that fellow down there? No, Sid's very good. He gets it all right before we start, and we don't have to do too much reshooting.
But how about the prison itself? Do the prisoners watch and write to you?
Well, they're not allowed to watch it unless they're privileged prisoners. They're not allowed to watch after 7 o'clock. I mean, they all love Blue Peter because they see a lot of that.
Do you remember I forgot your name? When
Yes,
you were on the programme?
certainly
I
do.
turned round and I said, "This is Ronnie," and it went completely.
It did,
You
yes.
said, "No, I'm Ronnie," the other one. Oh.
Yes, you've forgotten the other one,
Yeah.
Oh, Call it. Corbett.
Yeah.
I mix
we'll
them
do
up.
take two on that one. Any funny things ever happened to you then?
I was filming Pride at the time outside, and someone came up to me when I was not on the set and said, "I know you." I said, "No, yes, possibly, and you never know what to say quite." And he said, "Now, just a minute, of course, television," he said. I said, "That's right." He said, "It's still not working, you know. properly. I said, what do you mean? He said, the television you put into my house. He thought I was a technician that had delivered. He thought I'd delivered this set to him. Yes, he was quite convinced. You've probably seen me in the shop, on the box.
Yeah. I left Ronnie and went to have a word with his cellmate Godber, whose real name is Richard Beckinsale. How do you get on about lines? Because you've got to learn quite a lot.
Yeah, well, this is all right, because we only learn a day's... we only learn a scene or something like that. With the series, we've got a week to learn it, so that's okay.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to learn. It's all written very well, so it follows on. There's no long speeches.
What about fan mail? Do you get a lot of fan mail?
I get 1 or 2 letters, yeah.
He said modestly. How'd you get on with Ronnie, then?
Oh, wonderful.
He's a lovely fellow.
Yeah, very funny man. They have a nice time.
Alice!
Back on the floor, they were almost ready for a take.
Stand still!
Can I just get one thing clear?
Yes.
Where do you want my head turn in relation to the fact that I'm already standing still? I mean, you've obviously cut after I've stopped.
That's
walking.
right. Yes.
So where do you want, on what line do I turn my head?
After his line, stand still.
After a standstill,
Yes.
right?
Yes, please, Thornton.
Red light, please. You don't actually...
Turn over, please.
Absolute quiet.
Action.
Alice! Stand where you are! Stand still!
Me, Mr. Mackay?
Yes, you!
Cut. Enough overlap? Can I get scissors between his speech and Thornton's speech?
Fulton, you're relaxing now, aren't you? You're not really the prison officer.
Just a bit, just a bit.
Now, can you drop into this character fairly easily when the cameras are running?
Yes, it's a character I do actually find, I find very quickly. Some characters you don't, but I find Mackay very sharp.
Yeah.
Do
you get any reaction from prison warders?
I've had 1 or 2 kind of, letters saying that, it's quite like the real thing.
Now, your character...
I think the prisoners recognise me more than the prison warders.
Do they? They stop you on the street?
Well, they haven't done yet. I don't think they're over the wall yet.
I tracked Sid down to Ronnie's cell, where he'd gone for a few minutes peace and quiet. Sid, you're having a well-earned rest, aren't you?
Yeah,
You must be the busiest man on the floor.
Yes.
What about patience? Because a lot of things you've got to do over and over again. Do you find you have to have a lot of patience?
Yes, I'd like to say I had a lot.
Yeah. Well, Porridge is set in a prison. Have you any contact with the real prison?
Well, yes, interestingly enough, I went to, I thought I ought to go and see a jail, and I went to, just a little while ago, to Lewis Jail, and I was entertained by the governor. And the governor gave us all a personal fill-up in that he actually now answers the stock question, what's it like inside prison? And he now says, don't you ever watch Porridge? Which was such... Oh, it was rather nice anyway.
It's a very nice compliment, isn't it?
Yes, I thought so.
Yeah.